Good afternoon, girls, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing all okay. It's lovely and sunny here. Thank you for joining me for my reallocation. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo what I'm doing. I'm playing it by ear still. Not quite decided. This is the trouble. When you save the money up and you've got all these ideas, and when it comes to it, I think, oh, I don't know where to put it. And I need a lot more different categories, and I haven't got the envelopes for them. So, yeah. So, every time I reallocate something, it will probably be slightly different. But these are some of the challenges that I've done. All right, Little Moon, Lily Ray, Wednesday's Plains, that, and that. All right, might be some more, but yeah, I'm getting a bit mixed up. Anyway, let me just have a sip before we get going. I'll count it up, and we'll see what we can do with it. And I'll give you my answers. Thank you for, you know, commenting on my last video. As I said, I really do appreciate it. And I'll tell you how long. And there's nothing wrong with the internet as far as I know. I'm with a different company. The broadband speed is probably the same as it was before. It's not super fast. But it shouldn't take the length of time that it did. But we'll get on to that later on. So, as lovely Kay would say, without further waffle, should we get on with it? Right, here we go, girls. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3, 305. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 315. All right, what a lovely sum of money. Yeah. I don't know what to do with it. There you go, girls. Not being flashed, I'm just showing you. First reallocation of this year, and I feel like I haven't actually saved anything. As I say, I'm not going to make over 2,000 like I did last year, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right, girls, let me just have a sip. Just bear with me, because I say it's going to be all over the place. Are you ready? Right, we're going to put some into here. I'm going to do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 15, 20, and I think it's another 10. Let's see. Let's see, girls, because you know I'm so good at organisation. Right, so let's just move that money over there a little bit. Right, so this is lovely iris binder. Let me have a look. 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 60, yeah, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, yeah. More or less, might be a tenner out. But who's counting? Who's counting? Right, girls, so go at the back. Back to the start. Janet Jackson's birthday today. Just thought you might like to know. Ooh, what have you done for me lately? Yeah, that's all I know. That's all I know, girls. Right, 10 and a 5. Into that one. Right, count with me, girls, because as I say, you know, head like a sieve. All right. Wouldn't be my video if it was all up the what's it. Right, that's a 20. That's another 20. As I say, this is for 2027, so I really want to get on. I started at the end of August last year, so I really want to get on with it. All right. You see, I can see the paper I've put. See the little bits of paper I've put, just as try and help me out, because I need a lot of help, as you know. Right, £5, right, and another 20. We might put some more in later. Let's see how we're going. So that should be roughly, just have my adding up skills, which is not very good. Right, I'll turn the machine on. Right, so 130. Okay, let's just cross it off, girls. So, a needle pulling thread. It was 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 15, 25, 30. Oh goodness, I did do it right, girls. Right, we've only literally got 2 more lines there and a couple of odds and sausages, all right? So that's really good on that one, isn't it? Right, now, I already took £10 out because I'll put it towards a microfiber cloth for the new bathroom. Did you see my last video, girls? What do you think of the bathroom so far? Rubbish? Yes, you guessed it, rubbish. Right, I'm going to put, save 20, 35 into something. I'll show you in a minute. Right, we'll get onto this and we'll see how far we can get. As I say, I'm winging it big time. You don't see this binder very often. This is the one I use all the time. Not because, you know, I love the stickers, but I just don't like the actual look of it, and I'm not in a position to go and buy loads of envelopes and get them done at the moment, if you get my gist. So we're doing a little tracker here. These are worth £2.50 each, so we're going to finish it off. All right, and that's a tenner. All right, so, all right, and this little section here is for winter, all right, and this is going to be for summer, and it's going to be for things like, I know it sounds silly, but you know where it gets hot and you think, oh, you know, you could do with some cans of, well, not cans, but fruit juices, maybe things we don't normally buy, because obviously the cost of living, everything's so expensive. It's just like a little food buff, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. So, right, and we will do another 2, all right? So I'll mark it off and do it again later, all right? So that's another 10. Do it that way. Probably going to run out of money. Right, so that's that, girls. That's a nice little buffer. And then in July time or whatever, let's spend some of that. Right, that is my food money, bill money, all right? Household. I haven't got any sections for these. I could really do with some. So we've got to have a think. That's for bathroom. So we're going to put in... what have we got? No, we're not going to put in that. I'm not going to put that in, girls. Let's get a tenner. Yep. Tenner into bathroom. That's 50. All right. I'm going to put a tenner into kitchen section. That's 30. And I've only got a £5 for coffee. So, and I cannot believe I've run out of £20 notes. You're joking. All right, we'll do another 2 5s into there, girls. So that's 15 for coffee. Right. Eating out. That's going to where most of my money's going to go. I've got no tenors. 20, 40, 45, 50. Seems a lot, I know, but it might be light for family time. So that's going in there. I'm not adding it up on the calculator, as you gathered. 20, that's got to be put away. Right, £20 into... Actually, we're going to put some into the... Why should I pay for it? Because I don't watch it. TV licence. All right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 40, I think there. Right, we're going to put 20 in. I'm taking that tenner out, all right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. All right. And some change. So that's gone into that. Right. I'm going to put a little bit into gnome, but not too much. I already had 10, so that's... Actually, it's money, girls. It's not spreading as much as I thought it would. It's amazing, isn't it? Right. I'll tell you what. I know. We're going to put in 5, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, into there. So 15's into home. Right, I think that's done. And we've got a little bit left. Right. We're going to do... Oh, yeah. There was a couple of Wednesday's plans, Emma's savings in there. So I'm trying to put hers into 2026 savings, all right? 2026 for next year. So that's where 35's going. All right, so that's into that. And we've got a little bit of change left. You'll see what we've got. 5, 10, 15, 20 and some change. Right, we're going to do me and we're going to do the old man as a little something because he deserves it. And, well, so do I. That's all I can say. Right, what have we got change-wise? 6, 7, 8. Right, I can't put change into his. So we have 5. Right, 3, 5. Ooh, I can't get my words out, girls. Right. I'll put 6 into this. This is for my hair. He's going to pay for because, you know, well, he can. Because he gets free haircuts, girls. Don't cost him anything. All right. So that's 6 into there. Not much to go. He's going to add up to 30. I've already been saving up the last few months. Right, now, then we've got 5, 10, 15 and some change. So I have the £4 for my spending. I could go anything, charity shop, whatever I want it to go to. And then the old man, because, you know, gotta love the old man, haven't you? We will do, and don't forget I paid for his birthday present and his Christmas present out of my own money. All right, treats, car. Right, what have we got? I'll tell you what, we've got £10 in treats because it cost me a fortune. It cost me an absolute fortune, girls. It really does. Sweets, you know. Easy going at the sweet shop and spend £7 in all in one go. 10, 15, 20 and £5 into his car. Boom, boom. I like driving in my car. It is not a Jaguar. There you go, girls. Now, I hope you enjoyed that. Wasn't too much over the place. I thought I did pretty well considering, you know. Considering yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the family. Few shout outs before I go. Big hugs, virtual hugs to lovely Kate, Budget with Kate and her husband. Go over to the chat last video and watch her, and you'll know why. Please go and subscribe if you haven't. My lovely mate Sam from S&R Budget Journeys, good luck with you starting a new job on Tuesday. Please go and subscribe to her. I want to be, come on, we've got to get her to that 1,000, and she so deserves it. Good luck, and I know you're going to go brilliant, Sam. And also Richard for your audition. Lovely Donna, Pinky Budget, so I want to get her to over 200. If you haven't subscribed, come on, why not? Please subscribe to her channel. Lovely Samantha from Sam Saves. I always feel she doesn't seem to get a lot of shout outs enough. I love her channel, so relaxing to watch, and I'm just in awe of watching all her challenges and how she manages to stuff them and everything. And please go and subscribe if you haven't. And there's another one, I'm sure it's called Stuff and Save, or Saved. If it isn't, I'll link it down below. Let's get her up to 100. She's underneath. And also one more, last but not least, lovely Yana from Budget UK. I want to get her to well over 200 subs as well. So if you haven't subscribed to any of those ladies, you know, don't worry about me. I seem to have lost 4 subs in like literally 2 weeks. But please go and subscribe to those. Just for me, make me happy. All right, make an old girl happy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for always being with me. I really, honestly, I know it sounds a cliche and it's like, oh yeah, here she goes. It is. I really mean it, bottom of my heart. You all mean the world to me. Hopefully I want to do a video next Saturday. It will be weekly challenges with a little bit extra because of the holiday. I've got a bit of money left over, and we'll be doing the holiday money. All right, because I have got some left over, and I've got to put some into my fund for my phone top up. yeah, I'll tell you about that story another time. Anyway, have a lovely weekend. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.